They said the perfect stealth weapon would be invisible to radar, silent to sound, unseen by thermal vision. But what if it went one step further? What if it could summon the sky to hide its movements? That's what Project HellRift was designed for. Buried deep inside the vaults of unacknowledged military development, HellRift is rumored to be one of the most terrifying combat aviation projects ever conceived. Not just a helicopter, but a weaponized climate manipulator, built for total control over battlefield visibility and chaos. At first glance, HellRift might look like a sleek, angular black stealth chopper, but under its skin, it holds a technology most would call impossible. A microclimate field generator built directly into its rotor system. Using ionized plasma bursts and ultrasonic vibration pulses, this system can create localized atmospheric disruption, meaning fog, static storms, and even electrical interference. To the enemy, this means blindness, confusion, static blackouts, and then silence. It doesn't fire missiles first, it creates a storm. But HellRift isn't just a flying weather machine, it's fully autonomous. Reports suggest it's powered by a neural combat AI known only as Obsidian Circuit. This system doesn't just navigate, it predicts. It studies terrain, enemy positions, weather flow, and movement heat maps to decide the optimal conditions for its attack. It doesn't need a command center. It doesn't wait for approval. It acts. The structure of the aircraft is equally terrifying. Constructed using nanocarbon stealth mesh, its body absorbs radar and dissipates heat signatures like mist. Its rotor system, hidden beneath a dual-layer rotating shroud, is nearly silent at mid-altitude, and with the added storm cover, it becomes effectively invisible. The scariest part, you'll never know it's above you. Insiders say the HellRift carries no traditional weapons. Instead, it uses electromagnetic rail bursts and directed energy lasers. No flash, no gunfire, just sudden destruction, as if lightning struck a tank from a cloudless sky. And with its weather manipulation, lightning might actually be what strikes next. Some claim the HellRift can trigger temporary EMP fields, disabling enemy electronics in a 1-kilometer radius. Imagine your comms go dark, drones fall from the sky, and then the air turns electric right before something starts falling from above. This aircraft, according to rumors, was tested during covert operations in environments like Siberia, Afghanistan's mountain passes, and deep inside the Amazon. Places where dense terrain and unpredictable weather made traditional drone strikes unreliable. But HellRift made the terrain unreliable for the enemy instead. Satellite photos showing unusual storm clusters around known conflict zones despite clear weather forecasts have been quietly scrubbed, and several leaked radio intercepts from adversary forces have included phrases like ghost wind and storm-bladed, strange code words that some analysts now believe refer to HellRift deployments. One pilot, speaking off the record, claimed to have witnessed a dark flying object during an overseas mission that was surrounded by swirling fog and completely silent. He said his aircraft systems began malfunctioning just before he lost visual contact. Command called it a weather glitch. He never believed that. If HellRift is real, it's a leap beyond drone warfare. It marks the beginning of weather-engineered combat where machines bend the environment, not just the battlefield. In the age of satellites, radar, and thermal tracking, it makes sense. What's the best way to disappear? Bring the clouds with you. And it raises deep ethical questions. Who controls a weapon that controls the weather? What happens if it malfunctions over civilian airspace? Could it trigger a real storm? Could it disrupt ecosystems? These are the questions no one is allowed to ask because no one is supposed to know it exists. Military analysts believe HellRift is not a frontline weapon, it's a ghost. A precision hunter used only in missions where deniability is as critical as destruction, where no one can hear, see, or prove it was ever there. So the next time your screen goes static in a storm, or you hear thunder on a clear night, just know something might be watching, something that doesn't need to be seen to strike. Project HellRift. It doesn't fly through weather, it creates it.